My name is Raja Abdulaziz. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm 29 years old.
You just came back from where?
It's so funny. I've been traveling so much for work. I feel like I barely know what day it is. I was just in Abu Dhabi for the Forbes Women Conference.
That's big time.
I never in a million years would have imagined my life would turn into what it is today. My mom and dad actually immigrated from Egypt. When my dad came to the United States, he couldn't even afford a car. And today, because of him and his hard work, his daughter runs a multi-million dollar company.
Is that daughter you?
That daughter is me. My product is currently on my body. It's virtually impossible to know which one of these pieces could literally save my life. It's never been about the money for me. It's been about protecting people. I couldn't be more excited to be here on Buy It Now and to showcase my product to hopefully millions. Every single person that sees our product on the show and buys it for a loved one could actually be saving that person's life. There's no better feeling in the world than to get a handwritten thank you note from a survivor. That's what means the world to me more than any amount of revenue.
Let's welcome Raja, everybody. Hey, Raja.
Hi, JB.
What's
How are
up,
you?
Raja?
So nice to
I like your
meet
colors
you.
today. Are beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Ah, pink.
Raja's in the building, y'all. Say hi to the 100 right there. Hello, 100.
Hello.
You're going to get 90 seconds to pitch, okay? All you need is 10 people to move on to the panel where you can make it into the Buy It Now store and potentially win $20,000.
Well, thank you,
I'm sure you're going to go up there. Let me help you up there. You all right?
Yes,
Okay,
thank you
okay,
so much.
Okay. 90 seconds is how long I take to eat a bag of potato chips. I'm efficient. I don't play. And Raja, your time starts now.
One of the scariest moments of my life happened when I was only 21 years old. I was walking back to my car when an SUV full of guys drove by. The car stopped and one of the four guys started to get out. I ran to my car as quickly as I could, and thankfully I wasn't hurt. But in that moment, I realized how important it is to protect yourself and the people you love. I started looking for safety devices online, but all I could find were big, ugly panic buttons that not even my 80-year-old grandmother wanted to wear. It made no sense to me. Consumers spend billions of dollars on home security to make sure their loved ones are protected while they're at home. How do we not have options to protect the most important people in our life while they're out in the real world on the go? Introducing Invisawear, wearable technology designed to protect you and the most important people in your life. It looks like necklaces, bracelets, keychains, fitness bands, and even hair scrunchies. There's a button hidden on the back side that allows you to immediately alert 5 friends, family members, and optionally police to let them know you need help. Our powerful technology lets them know you're in danger and also shares a link to your live location. Gwyneth, you can use it to protect your daughter in Apple as she goes to college. Jamie, you can use it to protect your wife while she's out in the city. And Michelle, you can use it to protect anyone you
That's
love.
it.
Thank you.
And we are back with another Buy It Now reaction video. I am your host, Dave, a 10+ year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from copyrights, trade secrets, trademarks, as well as patents. And hey, man, Raja, shouts out to her, 29 years old. You heard her. She runs a multi-million-dollar company, and seems like she has a good product. I'll tell you what, anytime you can get like safety involved with the product, I think back one of the earlier episodes with the black lady, and she had the CPR device, and I heard that is doing really well. Anytime you can get some type of safety device out there for people, people are going to eat it up, especially if it works, it's effective. And it seems like in this case, Raja, her device seems to be pretty effective if she's running a multi-million-dollar company. You heard just came back from Abu Dhabi. And I always say this, man, the immigrants, they just work harder. She seemed like she was born here, but the father seems like came from Egypt way back when. And I would imagine instilled that hard work in her, and she took that and kind of took it to the next level. So shouts out to Roger for that. 3 things that I look for, plus the bonus is how simple is the product. Seems pretty simple. How effective is it? Look at that. She's kind of deeming it a multi-million-dollar company, and I would imagine that it has some sales, and I would imagine that the panel will ask her about those sales here as we kind of go through. And then what's the market like? As I talked about earlier, anytime you have a safety device, it's a market for that. And if it's effective, I haven't seen anything. To her point, you see those slip and falls, especially for the older folks that's out there, the buttons, whatever the case may be, but they don't look as stylish. The fact that she's incorporated this safety feature into bracelets and 2 necklaces, rings, so forth and so on, I think it makes people want to wear it. And I think that's something that I haven't seen in the market, at least in my opinion. So yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comment section if you have seen something similar. I just haven't seen it. And then the fourth and a bonus one, are you protecting that intellectual property? Now I did look while she was pitching, and she is the Invisawear. And I actually really like that name. I always kind of think of brand names and whether or not it kind of hits home, if it doesn't hit home. But I do like the Invisawear. I think this is a pretty cool name, which she has registered as a trademark. So shout out to Roger for that. And then the patents. Now, it didn't come up in the pitch, but this is something that can be protectable by way of a patent. Especially when you're talking about electronic components, electronics inside of these things to kind of be able to alert friends and family. This is something that I think, it definitely falls within a patentable subject matter. Hopefully, we'll find out during her kind of continued pitch here whether or not she does have actual patents on it. And those are some of my initial thoughts. She has 72 greens, so she's been crushing it. Let's get back to it, see if she kind of ultimately gets on a panel. Now, you need 10 greens to get to the panel of 3, and then 2 out of those 3 panel members have to say yes, they like the product for you to get onto Amazon's exclusive Buy It Now store. Like I said, she's at 72, so she's doing darn good. Seems like she would definitely be on the panel. As I kind of get back to the show, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community, and let's get back to it. Let's go.
Roger, come on down here. Okay. You did pretty good. How do you feel about that 72?
Amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, guys.
I'd like to dive in and hear some questions. Any questions? Oh, right here, right here.
So I really love multifunctional products, and this is one of them. But is there a subscription service involved for the security aspect of it, or how would that work?
There is a subscription that is
That's
very
how she's killing
affordable.
it.
The subscription pays for an agent to be available 24/7 in case you're in an emergency situation. But there's also lots of bells and whistles that we include as part of the subscription. So you have access to video streaming capabilities, voice activations, chat where you can text an agent anytime you feel uncomfortable or unsafe.
Oh, wow.
And also, we even have free self-defense classes that we offer to our customers once a quarter to
sweet.
make sure they know how to defend themselves in case a situation arises.
That's cool.
Very interesting. Get the app, and you get taught how to somebody up. I like that.
I wonder how much a subscription is.
Another question. Right there.
I'm a jewelry person, and this is an innovation. I want to know how you charge the batteries.
Great question. When I first started the company, I talked to so many women. They told me that they didn't want a product that would be rechargeable. They wanted a long-lasting battery life instead. So the battery is designed to last 1 to 2 years. And when the battery dies, you can buy a replacement. We're always launching new styles and designs.
Interesting. Thank you.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
All these greens in here, they are enthused about the product. Roger, the 100 and myself, we need to know, what is the price?
So keep in mind, guys,
Oh,
when I
well,
reveal the
start saying
price,
keep in
that
mind.
every 90 seconds, someone in the United States is attacked. And this is exactly why I created Invisawear products. The price is $149. To save someone
$149.
you love's
This is what
life.
happens.
Damn.
I want to see what all
71,
includes in that 149 though.
68, 67, 65. We're going down a little bit. Is this a per device?
Per device.
Per device.
Jeez,
per a
per
device.
device.
We're kind of teetering a
That's
little
the
bit here.
subscription.
We're going to lock that in right about now at 57. Thank you very much.
I will say this as I kind of bring it back on myself here for a second. $149 isn't a lot of money. People pay that all the time for jewelry, whether it's a bracelet, whether it's a necklace, a ring, whatever the case may be. So as long as the jewelry is actually quality and you get this kind of additional function to it, that being the safety of it, I don't think $149 is a lot of money. Again, do you really want to have $40 piece of jewelry on you? Probably not, because that means that the quality of that jewelry is not that much. So even though she kind of dropped by 15, I don't think 149 or 149 is a lot of money. I think as long as the jewelry is quality, I think that's a good price. I'm more so interested in the subscription model. Is it $10? Is it $5? Is it $40? That's what I'm more so interested in, because the jewelry being $149, people, I mean, you're going to buy that every day of the week. People are going to spend $149 every day of the week kind of buying necklaces and jewelry. Like I said, if it was $20 or $30, then I'd be a little bit more concerned in terms of the quality of it. So the price doesn't kind of really concern me that much. If I'm being honest with you, let's get back to it and see what the panel thinks. As she's at 57 and still going to the panel. Let's go.
Much for your
Thank you
feedback.
guys so much.
Thank you, thank you. That's not bad. And all you needed was 10. So you go on the panel. There's 3 of them up there. You need 2 in order to go into the Buy It Now store and be eligible for the $20,000. Let's start with Jamie.
I'd love to dig a little bit into the business.
Of
So
course.
how much have you raised for the business?
I ended up raising just under $3 million to develop the
Yeesh.
product and bring it to market. I bootstrapped ever since. We've been growing exponentially on social media. We're about to start raising our Series A. Thank you.
I have a question. So take me through what happens. Somebody presses it.
There's 3 modes. The first mode, it will only send a text message to your 5 pre-selected contacts. In modes 2 and modes 3, we have a live agent available 24/7. That agent will try and reach out to you prior to contacting 911.
In a scenario where, like, God forbid, the person is separated from their phone, there's no way to understand their location.
At this moment in time, that is correct. She would have to press it with the phone with her.
You know, I mean, this is fantastic and innovative, and it's beautiful. I mean, it looks great. It would look great with the stack of bracelets. It would
Thank
blend
you.
right in.
Yeah, thank you so
I think
much.
it's very cool, but have people used it, and has it prevented
Yeah.
any attacks?
So our first year on the market, we actually made national headlines for saving a young woman's life in a scary car accident. Her leg was trapped. And what most people don't realize is your phone during an emergency usually gets thrown. So she couldn't find it and she couldn't move to get it. She actually had one of our devices. She double clicked it. It immediately alerted her dad and the ambulance, who were able to get there right away.
Sweet.
And the story got picked up nationally. Jewelry saves young woman's life in a scary car accident. Thank you. Thank you.
What's the biggest pain point you've heard from your customers that you want to address that you haven't yet mentioned?
Gwyneth brought a really great point with the cell phone. One of the biggest pain points is our customers want additional product lines for their kids who might not have a
That's
smartphone.
good. Yeah, that's good.
I think that will be really critical, because in order for it to disrupt what's available right now, and I think make it really differentiated, I think location irrespective of phone is going to be critical.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you need 2 of our panelists to love you.
I think she
Also
got it.
qualifies you for the $20,000. Let's see what happens. Let's start with Jamie.
Raja, you're amazing. This product does an exceptional job of solving a customer problem.
Thank you, Jamie.
The only negative is that this problem shouldn't exist, but it does. You need to be in the Buy It Now store.
Thank you.
1 for 1. She's definitely in this joint.
That's 1. How you feeling?
Thank you.
That's 1 so far. You got 1. You need 2. Okay, let's go to Gwyneth.
So I think you're clearly a brilliant young woman.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed by the business that you've built. And so I think, this is only going to probably get better and better. And for the ingenuity, I think you definitely belong in the Buy It Now store.
Raja, you got 2.
2.
Let's put a bow on this now. Let's get a clean sweep and see what happens. Michelle, what are we going to do with Raja?
I mean, it is so obvious. This is a well-needed product. It's
Thank
customer
you.
obsessed. It's clever. It's inventive. I think Invisawear belongs in the Buy It Now store.
I love the name of that Invisawear. That's a sweet name.
Congratulations, Raja. That's the goal right there,
I like the
right?
product
Thank you
packaging
so
too.
much.
That's the goal.
Man, shouts out to Roger, man. I'm gonna try to reach out, see if I can get on a program here. Let's take a look at the website before we wrap this thing up. We got back on the tracks, man. We were 2 for 4 for this with this episode. It wasn't looking good early on, but seems like we got back on the track. This is what I'm talking about when I say put the R in a circle at the end of your trademark term. You see the term Invisawear? She has an R in a circle. This is how you want to do it that properly notifies people that you have a trademark on your term or your logo. So shouts out to Roger for that, man. Website is pretty cool. little bit more of the tech. I would imagine that she also has a trademark on that logo. And that's tough. Man, I like this product. I think this is going to be the next $1 billion product. You already see ADT is backed by ADT, so I would imagine that they're involved not only with just kind of helping out with things. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of put some money in there. She's talking about she raised $3 million. Yeah, so yep, this is a partner ADT Remax. Huh, that's interesting. Real estate. I'm not seeing anything with regards to patents on here. Typically, you'll see it at the bottom of the screen. That does not mean that she doesn't have patents on the device. It just means that it could mean that she just hasn't put them on a website. To the extent that you're looking at this, Roger, and you do have patents, please put the patent number or even patent pending at the bottom. Puts people on notice that you are protecting the product by way of a patent. 3 million people, man. She has 3 million people in the community. Like I said, I would have loved to know what the actual subscription model is, whether it's $10, $15. Again, in this day and age of safety, man, and it seems like safety is getting even more crazy. I think this is something that you want to have, particularly if you are a woman. So go check it out, man. I'm going to have to kind of reach out to Roger to see if I can get on a program. We ended 2 for 4. I think it was season 1, episode 11. So a couple more in the season. And then I think Shark Tank is back on this upcoming week. So we'll be kind of doing those breakdowns as well. So exciting times. As always, protect that intellectual property. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Take care. Peace.